Not all of us are asking for this thing. We are telling you what we would like to see. We're waiting for these things that we want to see to be done. Greetings, everyone. It is I, your one and only host,
the Cosmic Jedi.
Welcome back to the channel. Now this is how you do correct, proper casting, not some Voltron. Yeah. This is how you do correct, proper casting. Mr. Aaron Pierre has been officially cast as John Stewart, the Green Lantern. I fell in love with DC stuff a lot more when I started watching Justice League and Justice League Unlimited. And even some of their, if not most of their animated movies are on point. Very much so on point, man. I gotta give him kudos on that front. But just because the animation is on point doesn't mean I'm gonna give you a pass. You guys are so on point with your animation. Some of your movies, if not most of your movies, are sucking.
Damn, son.
Certain directors are coming in doing their own spin on certain characters, which is cool. But you have your library, not only in comic book format, but you got it in animation format. Like with the new Superman, I've got no excitement whatsoever for that movie. What? James Gunn is a cool dude. He did well with Guardians of the Galaxy. 2 and 3 was just noise to me. I love 1 and that's it. I've watched all 3 of them, but I love 1 the most, for sure. I don't mind 2 and 3, but you won't catch me watching those 2 again, back to back.
You don't understand.
So when he got announced that he's going over to DC, he's doing the Superman thing, I was like, I don't care.
Damn.
I wanted to see Henry Cavill carry on with the Superman story. But, Hollywood, they got their own ideas. And it's like they don't want to listen.
You don't understand.
Aquaman 2, flop. First Aquaman was all right. The Flash movie now. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Wonder Woman 1 was cool. I could watch that again. I'll probably skip a few scenes, but it was cool. Wonder Woman 2, however. God damn. What? Robert Pattinson's Batman. I like that. I enjoyed it. I've watched it a second time now so far. I'm going to watch it a third time again. And then fast forward to Penguin, the Penguin series on HBO Max, doing a very good job. Very, very, very good job for a show that I felt was unnecessary, not needed. So that was a brave move on their part, and it's paying off so far. It is a very, very good, entertaining, compelling watch. For me anyway. I don't know about everyone else, but for me. Joaquin Phoenix's Joker was pretty cool. I enjoyed the first one. The second one, you will not catch me watching that one. You will not catch me watching that one. Unless it's to review and then piss on it. Maybe. But you just say, let me watch and then do review for free. What? Even when they announced that, I tried to even make sense of it. Like, how is this going to be a musical? What are they going to do? Nah. I was like, don't even bother. Do not bother. Some people are saying acting is good. This is good, but just, is the movie good? Yes or no? Doesn't matter whether the costume is good or the set building is good or the sound quality is good. Is the film good? Can someone buy that on Blu-ray, 4K, 8K, God K, Heaven K, and watch it 4 to 5 times like Lord of the Rings? I'm not comparing. I'm saying, can it be watched multiple times and enjoyed over and over again? Huh? What? No? You want me to pay money to go and see that rubbish? I didn't need people to say it's crap now for me to then jump on the bandwagon. It's crap. I just realized it's crap, so I'll say it's crap on camera from the beginning. When they let me even take it back. When they announced the Joker movie and they were going to do a particular twist on it, I was like, yo, they took a gamble and it paid off because I thoroughly enjoyed that movie. I might even watch it a second time again.
Nice.
Then they announced a sequel. I was like, yo, you guys said it wasn't tied into Matt Reeves' thing. It's not connected to any particular world. So that means everyone can just be doing their own Joker version for the sake of it. You spoil the sauce. You will spoil. Heath Ledger's one was just gold or is gold. Then Joaquin came and did his thing. Leave it alone. Una like money too much. He's not good. He's not good. Sometimes when you do something that is crisp, leave it there. So is cemented in the wall of awesomeness. They did a thing. And it's perfect. Leave it alone. Don't go back and say, let's try and don't. You people, is it that when you make the money, you spend it on imaginary yachts and imaginary islands? Like, where's the money going? After you paid all your people, your actors, your set builders, studio engineers, and what do you call it, special effects. After you paid everyone who's been on the job Where does the rest of the money go that you guys are so thirsty for it? You make a second movie and it's flopping in your faces. Y'all gotta be the thirstiest sons of bees out there, boy. It is baffling to me. You are constantly hungry for more money. It's wow. And y'all ain't even making these movies for us to watch it for free on HBO Max or something. It's even that. I don't know, man. I wasn't surprised when I saw people say it's crap. Musical.
Come on.
Is it that people are under contract or something? There's got to be something going on somewhere where people come and say, make this thing, and the director can't just say no. Do people have, I don't know, hidden records on people? We caught you doing this one time at night. We saw you with this person and that thing in the corner. We saw you taking this thing and drinking this. What is it that makes people get cornered to do a thing you presume or hope they wouldn't do? I'm trying to figure out what kind of pressure he was under to do a second, unless he man, I can, you know what? I don't even want to think like him. I don't want to be in his headspace or in the headspace of the execs and whatnot. We're gravy. Let me stick to what I came here to talk about. This is how you do correct casting. Now, this is casting done right. That's number one. We haven't seen previs. We haven't seen any costumes. We haven't seen any AI generated art from Warner Brothers or anyone attached to the project. Now, I could speculate or hope that Mr. Aaron Pierre goes from this Green Lantern project into the main DC movie versus Justice League. I could. And even if they don't and they keep it like, up to 3-4 seasons, 3 seasons is okay. Let's just see how it goes first. Because Penguin right now, I'm thinking I want to see 1 or 2 more seasons. I don't want the show to drag on. If this is a one and done season, that'll be perfect. Because then it bleeds into the next movie, the next Batman movie. Or if they plan on doing the season 2 while shooting the next Batman movie, and then they already have their story tied in, so they know what they're going to do, and then it bleeds. The second season bleeds into the Batman movie. I appreciate that. That'll be a nice season 1, season 2 Batman movie. Then season 3, season 4, another Batman movie. Maybe season 5, season 6, or maybe I'm pushing it, or whatever they do. Then Justice League movie or other DC superhero movies here and there, and then boom.
Nice.
But so far, DC's track record for DC movies is trash.
Damn!
Except for the Robert Pattinson's Batman and this Penguin show. For me, I'm not speaking for all of you. For me, everything else, especially after Man of Steel, Wonder Woman 1 was cool, Aquaman was cool. Again, James Gunn's Suicide Squad was cool. Aquaman 2 was bad. The Flash is atrocious. Again, hungry for money. And most importantly, no respect, care, or honor for the viewers. No respect, care, or honor for the viewers. They don't care. Has it made money? Yes. Then on to the next one. I don't know where they're spending this money. Unless there's a monster that just likes to eat money. But y'all can print it and let the monster eat the money. Just constantly doing things that aren't working, and they won't listen to their people who buy the tickets. There are a lot of people like myself waiting for them to just sit down and observe all the Justice League cartoon series, all the episodes, and pull from different ones and do a nice blend, amalgamation of the different episodes into one solid movie. It's doable. It is very, very doable. But instead, it's just, there must be a jinn spirit they're pleasing.
Does not compute. Does not compute. Does not compute.
Again, let me woosah, because I said I want to talk about Pierre. I don't know if they saw him in this movie, Rebel Ridge, but the way Aaron Pierre carries himself in this movie, or the way he plays his character in this movie, this is how I feel they should carry over the essence into Mr. John Stewart. Because, again, I don't know who's directing this Green Lantern thing, but I hope it's not some jokey nonsense. I heard it's a body cop thing that can work. Lethal Weapon did a great job. Rush Hour did a great job. 48 Hours did a great job. It's been done many times and it works. But when you're saying it's a buddy cop, but in space now, so the stakes are different, enemies are different. They're human, but how long have they been, Green Lanterns? And I heard they weren't doing an origin story, so they've been Green Lanterns for a while. So that means they're intelligent. They're not rookies. They're not making stupid mistakes and doing silly dialogue. There's room for it to work for sure. It sounds like an easy slam dunk. And then casting your boy. Look at that face. Look at his face. That's how it's done. Because John Stewart is a serious lantern. He's got a good sense of humor, but when it's time for saving the world, he's serious. I know he's been paired with Hal Jordan as well, so it'll be cool to see camaraderie, tag team combos, just like when Captain America and Iron Man, when they did the what do you call it, arc reactor beam blast against the shield. So things like that, just that nice tag team combos when it comes to using the rings. It'd be cool to see Aaron Pierre do some, hand-to-hand combat as well, close quarters combat too, not necessarily relying on the ring. But then again, since it's not an origin story, so do we need to see that? But it'd be nice to. Be nice to see that. I don't mind. But let me play this little clip or some scenes for y'all so we can get a taste of what he delivered in Rebel Ridge. Beautiful movie, by the way. It's just crisp. That's all I can say. It's crisp. From beginning, middle, and then from middle towards the end, there was something I didn't like about it. When I do my review properly, I'll talk about it. It just felt, it was cool, it was okay. But I was like, I see what you guys did there, and I didn't like that. But I didn't mind it towards the end anyway. But that part, I was like, I see it, but I'm like, yeah, but I wish that wasn't there. But from the beginning to that part,
I ain't coming for no foolishness.
it was tense. Aaron Pierre was like, what? Action hero? Let's go. So I'm happy to see that he's got his, this is a standout for me. I don't know what other movies he's done where he's played the main character, but at least this one, everyone knows his face now. And people who knew his face or his name or vice versa would have been like, I know his face. I think I've seen him from somewhere, but this one feels like, oh, Rebel Ridge, that guy? Yeah. Even when you say Rebel Ridge, that's the first image that comes to mind. But now you can at least attach the name Rebel Ridge or Aaron Pierre. Yeah. So when you tell people, oh, he's been casted as Green Lantern, you're like, yeah, it makes sense. That's a no-brainer. Not Henry Cavill as Voltron. If I start complaining again, God damn it. That's what I was saying when I did the video on Henry Cavill's. How can you have this in the atmosphere? And then someone calls up Henry's agent and says, yo, we're thinking of Voltron. And, his agent must have Googled Voltron. Yeah, Henry would love this shit. Or maybe Henry Cavill loves Voltron. So that makes sense if that's the case. But like I said in that video, it's going to be a kaiju thing. Cool. I'm more excited for this. Even though DC has been throwing a pile of poo-poo at our faces, this is more exciting to say Aaron Pierre, Green Lantern, coming soon. Let's go. I'm more stoked for this than Henry's. Oh my God. Anyway, let's play this scene, man, before I start crying again.
One thing I can't shake from the core, acronyms.
So yeah, I forgot to mention that what John Stewart and Aaron Pierre's character in this movie have in common is they're both in the Marine Corps. So I'm looking forward to seeing that element in the Green Lantern movie as well. So it makes sense that they casted him. I hope he still keeps his form. I hope he doesn't lose weight. I hope he doesn't bulk up. This physique he's got right now, perfect. So let's rock and roll.
Man, we got tons that's seared into my
I got
brain.
an
Allow me to finish.
Look at that face. Look at that face. Look at his dude. You can see this guy playing a lantern for sure. It's like he's born to play it. As a man, I can tell you his voice is beautiful and he's fine. That's a good looking man. That's a fine man. Yeah.
Don't ask questions.
As a fine, good looking, handsome. See, come on, let's continue.
The acronym you need to worry about right now is PACE. P-A-C-E. And there it is.
He's smiling in your face like, you mother. This movie, this scene was so tense. I was like, I don't even know which way it's going to go. But boy, he's handling business so well.
You don't understand, goddammit.
Composure, 110%. He ain't shaking. He's not shouting. At some point, he didn't even blink. As I'm watching the scene, I'm like, I wonder I wonder what his co-star is thinking right now. I wonder what Aaron is thinking right now because he's not breaking character. You know, sometimes when you're in a scene and you're supposed to be playing this, looking down or staring down at someone, sometimes the eyes wander as they're looking back and forth at the other person's eyes. But it's like he's looking dead center inside his eyes. Normally people go above the eyes or right beneath the eyes in the middle of the nose, but he looks like he's looking dead center.
I ain't coming for no foolishness.
He's not Aaron Pierre anymore. And I guess that's what you could call, that's what you say that's acting. Because dude, he is staring inside his soul.
Spot on too, like you just ate shit.
Look at the way the smile dropped. God damn.
Mine, any weapon.
Calling any units on patrol.
Yep.
Here come your peeps.
Here we go.
You want to honor that deal or do I got to transition to E?
Look at that. He's not even panicking. Look at his eyes. Look at his face. He's just... That's like he's got a... You know what? That's a prowler right there. That's a combination of a lion, jaguar, panther, and some ancient creature. He's not budging. He knows exactly what is going to happen based on these douchebags. He knows exactly what's... And it's not ego. It's not ego. And he's not even giving him a chance. He's just saying, listen, this thing can go multiple ways, but because I know how you idiots think, you will allow me the way it's going to go, how you think you're going to get one on me. But it's too late. There are multiple ways this thing can go. Multiple. Where you and I can even go to a restaurant and have some pizza together. It can go that way. But you won't. You don't want it to because you feel the way you've seen it. Only one way you've seen it is going to play out exactly that way. And that's where your flaw lies. Guy. Look at his eyes, peeps. Look at his eyes. Fine guy too, man. God damn. He's like, he's not even blinking. He knows after that turn is come, he's going to come back and catch. Man. Did you see? No blink. His eyes didn't even wander. Kai! Yo, if this guy catches you, if you're trying to rob him, put the things back. Put the things back down and order some pizza so y'all can talk. Hey! Look at this. Look at this.
Let's not do that.
If they don't carry this extra spice like that he's got here into the Green Lantern thing, I don't know about it. I'm very happy for him that they've casted him because that's a win-win right now. A lot of people are talking about him in this movie, and I imagine other people have seen him in other movies, but this is the breakout for some of us who don't know him. Those of us who've never heard of him, this is our first time seeing him or introduction to him, and it's a great way to be introduced to him as an actor in this type of movie, the way he played the character. And then to hear that he got the role for Green Lantern, this is a beautiful year for him so far. Beautiful year. From this to Green Lantern. So I imagine there's some people out there like me who are like, yo, you're saying he's playing a ex-Marine, superhero, space, whatever? Yeah. Please carry the archetype of this character and include it into the John Stewart character. Throw in extra background story from the comics, of course, but what the schematics of the character is playing here, the physique, please carry, copy and paste, and then bring in the extra from John Stewart's, comic book background. Copy and paste. If he fucks this shit up, yo.
Let go, move back.
Okay, don't shoot.
Look at his legs, composure. Look at his arm. Look at the way he's moving. This is, even if he got, I would like to see him in a Predator movie. I would like to see him in a Predator movie. If they're doing a sequel for the Tomorrow War, I would love to see him side by side with Chris Pratt. Or if Chris isn't coming back, please cast him because it's like you want to see him in everything. I know I do.
I ain't scared of you motherfuckers.
Get the fuck away from me.
Okay.
Here we go. Composure. Look. He's panicking. Doesn't know what to do. The gun is over. And look at the way he's just... Watch the way he gets up. Look how he took his... Yeah, I ain't watching. He took his time. He didn't even run. He just took his time. Watch. Look, old boy is panicking like, let me get the gun out. Look. Right there, the speed. He's moving fast, but not moving fast.
Get over here!
Give them. ese. And you can tell he's still got the gun underneath his arm. I don't know how he did that. I don't know if that was multiple takes, but the gun he takes away from this dude, he's got it right there, right underneath his left arm. And he keeps it there whilst he's doing this back and forth thing. Woo! I shit you not. The way he made sure this dude was struggling for air, I was like, yeah. So that shit feels. That's how that shit feels. Gun is still underneath his armpit. Still underneath his armpit. Look at that. He still keeps it there. Give them. Yes. Then he pulls it out and says, calm and composed. These guys are still breathing their asses off.
I'm gonna stay cool and go inside.
You're fucking nuts.
Lead the way. Whoa, 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 whoa! Go! Tell him the safety of that rifle.
Why would I?
This scene is so tense that all that came to mind to me is, this ain't nothing new. In some cases, this would have ended quickly because of the particular groups of people who have the guns there. When I watched it the first time, I wondered why no one ran to jump in. I don't know if they did it like that so that way the movie plays out or the scene plays out a particular way, or it's for us, the audience, to say, not every gun-wielding policeman is El Pollo Loco. Maybe, maybe not. Who knows? The scene played out well though. But right here, right now, they're family. And two of your family members are being taken down by a brown guy. And he's huge. If they had killed him, there's no way they would struggle to tell a story. They would all come together, write up a very good story, and then it'd be done. There'd be no issue, no investigation, nothing.
Don't ask questions.
I wonder if the director chose not to escalate the situation by saying, okay, those guys are going to come over, then you have more people to tackle with. Yeah, I did wonder why the scene played out this way. But I mean, don't get me wrong, it still worked. It still worked. So the easy thing to do would be to pull a gun like the other dude did. But at the same time, there's no harm being done. It's just a toss-up. Plus, even though a weapon's been drawn by the big brown guy, no shots have been fired. So I was thinking, well, they didn't hear shots fired, but that guy aimed the gun.
Rubbish! And he's got good form. If anyone's getting anyone killed, it's him.
As long as I'm not the one dying.
I'm scared of him shooting me, Chief. I'm not waiting on him to go first, and you're in between us.
And no one escalated the situation either. Everyone's just quiet, pacing. It's like one of them is waiting for the other to do something. You do something. It's just strange. Good because you're soaking in the tension. And for me, my mind was basically saying, as a real life situation, I wonder how fast that guy would have pulled the trigger. I wonder how quick he would have shot. And I wonder who, out of the three of them in the triangle formation, the captain, the deputy, or the other officer, which one of them would have called out, take the shot, shoot him in the eye, shoot him in the head? Oh, interesting.
Right, go ahead and point that thing the other way. Go on now, it's just a dust.
Safety that weapon! Open the door.
We'll handle it.
Listen to that voice.
We got it.
Open the door. God damn.
Sit down or I sit you down.
Listen to that voice, man. Silky smooth out here. You're telling me this isn't correct casting for Green Lantern? This is where you give DC some flowers. Say well done. Well done. Now, elevate it. You've got some level of backing from the fans, from your blerds, your nerds, your geeks. Elevate it. Don't take the piss, because you're getting destroyed right now by the Joker 2 flop, which no one asked for. Fair enough, we didn't ask for the first Joker movie, but it worked. Don't get cocky, DC. Don't get cocky. Your Flash movie was shit.
Well, duh.
Don't get cocky. Y'all gotta let us know how many islands. Maybe they're trying to buy the world.
Come on.
Maybe they're trying to buy the whole world because the money is going somewhere, man. Who are the CEOs and the SEOs and Omega O's and Omega V's of DC, Warner Brothers? Like, where is the money going to? And don't say it's going to new products, because some of the products that have been done, not all of us are asking for this thing. We are telling you what we would like to see. We're waiting for these things that we want to see to be done. We are doing new things that we don't want to see. And then you do it thinking it will work. And then we think, okay, it might work. When we see it's not working. Listen to your people who are paying for the tickets at the cinema, who are pre-booking early in advance.
All around me are familiar faces.
Who are getting 4D experience, 3D experience, IMAX experience. Listen to your people. I don't understand how someone would open a restaurant and sell trash food and expect people to come. And then you boast that it's not a fast food restaurant. It's a proper restaurant where you're serving world cuisine and whatnot. But it's trash.
All around me are familiar.
And then some of the dishes or meals are expensive. And then you're expecting people to pay you premium for trash? To top it off is GMO food. Come on, son. Talking about cuisine. It's GMO. Exotic. It's GMO. It ain't real. This is fake stuff. And you want money for it?
Too damn bad! You keep digging!
They could have been eating money right now if they just followed their own DC animations and comic script. Change a few things up here and there so that way even the fans who have read the comics can't spoil it for newcomers. So that way they too are going to be surprised when they watch the movie.
I like this one.
It's doable. It can be done. It ain't hard. It ain't tricky. Get some good directors that have directed very good movies already. Maybe get in the Russo brothers. Or the Russo brothers tied into some long life contract with Marvel. Get into Russo. Yo, get them in, man. Get in some directors that have directed some epic action movies with good stories. Get a combination of people that have worked well together in the past. You're trying to skim on money. You want the money, but you won't spend it. Or you spend it and it's on some dumb shit. Yo, boy, I don't know how easy it is or hard it is to run things, but you have a plethora of information already. You have your cartoons. You have the Justice League and Justice League Unlimited, so ain't no particular excuse. Yeah. Just do the darn thing, man. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, let a brother know how you feel about Mr. Aaron Pierre. Mr. Aaron Pierre being casted as John Stewart. This is beautiful casting, especially after seeing him in Rebel Ridge, which I suggest or I encourage you guys to check out. Beautiful movie. To Netflix. Beautiful, beautiful watch. Beautiful watch. I know I take my time to do my reviews, but I like to sit down and let things marinate for a while. Then I can call out a few scenes like this, and then obviously have more of an in-depth breakdown and discussion rather than, I can do a short review. It was good. Go and check it out. 5 out of 10, 8 out of 10, 10 out of 10. Action was good. Few scenes here and there, but I like to spread things out. The way I enjoy movies is different. Hence me always saying the way I classify a very, very good movie for me is if I can watch it again in the same week or in the same month it came out in the cinema. If I go and see it solo, can I see it with my brother? Can I see it with my friends? Can I see it with my peeps? Like when Spider-Man Into the Multiverse or Across the Multiverse came out, the second one. My son and I and his mom saw that one. Dude, that was fire. I'm yet to watch it again so I can do a review. I want to do a talk about the villain Spot. Something I like and dislike about. There's a few things I dislike about him. 1 or 2 things I like about him. So I guess that's what the video will be about. So that's how I always say, if I can watch the movie multiple times, that's a good movie for me. Rebel Ridge is one of them. In fact, there were some scenes where it's like, oh, y'all are lucky you directed this movie a particular way. I see him just destroying you guys. But y'all changed the tone. I wish you some scenes are like, yo, that boy's gonna end up in the morgue. Them dudes right there, y'all gonna end up in the morgue. So they did a great job with this character. Not too much, not too little, just right. But there were 1 or 2 scenes I was like, I wanted to just like, yo, there's a machete here and it's got your name written on it saying take head off. Take head off. But check it out. Rebel Ridge is beautiful watch.
Nice.
Imagine coming out doing this movie and then next thing you're doing this is a superhero project in one of the popular DC characters as well. It's a good win, man. Great win, if anything. Who's a DC fan anyway? Let a brother know. DC fans, non-DC fans, anyone who likes Pierre because of his face, his good-looking, beautiful face, his beautiful voice. Or if you know him from other movies, let me know what other movies you've seen him in as well. Because I only remember seeing him in Old. But he didn't have many dialogue scenes. It's just like a quick cameo thing. Yeah. Whereas for this one to be his movie, yes, I'm happy. Very, very happy. That is me done, ladies and gentlemen. I have been your one and only host,
the Cosmic Jedi,
signing out. Thank you for watching.